So today might be a little overcast, but spring is the perfect time of year to pack some sandwiches and take your family out for a picnic. And here to give us the perfect picnic sandwich recipe is local cook Josh Ives. Josh, thank you for joining us. So I see bacon. So you had me at bacon, and then you added blue cheese and chicken. So we're making kind of like a buffalo chicken sandwich.
I love buffalo chicken. It's delicious, but sometimes it's mostly a hot dish, which doesn't really go so well on picnics. It tends to get cold. So I was talking to my wife, and we said, hey, let's just do a buffalo chicken salad. I love chicken salad, so let's spice it up. So that's what we're going to do.
Let's get started. How do we do it?
So first we're going to start with the shredded chicken. So you could just poach a couple of chicken breasts, and if you don't feel like doing that, I really recommend getting rotisserie chicken at the grocery store.
It's not a bad idea. And then
it's always good and it's always juicy.
How do you poach a chicken if you're going to decide to do it your own?
It's really simple. You just want to put your 2 chicken breasts into a pot of water, cover them. You can use straight water or broth if you want. I just use water. Then put it on high. As soon as it comes up to a boil, take it down to a simmer, let it simmer for 10 minutes, turn it off, and then put the top on and leave it for 15 minutes, and it's perfectly cooked. It's super juicy.
So it's almost like you're slow cooking chicken breast in water.
Exactly.
And if you buy the rotisserie chicken, though, in the store, one of the nice things about that, you can make soup afterwards. It's like 10 meals that you can make with one chicken.
And it's always juicy.
Oh, definitely. So what's the next step?
So I've got my 2 chicken breasts here. They're already shredded up. Excuse me, I just want to grab a spoon.
Absolutely.
And to that, I'm going to add a half a cup of Red Hot, your classic buffalo ingredient right there.
And I'm sure if you really wanted to tweak it, you could use chipotle or a different kind of seasoning, whatever suits you.
I'm all about tweaking stuff. If this isn't hot enough for you, I would add some chopped jalapenos.
That's a good idea.
There's a great crushed red pepper sauce that's delicious. That'll really kick it up too.
Like I said, yeah, go to the grocery store, figure out what sauce you like the best.
And if you don't like it too spicy, you can mild it out too by using a little bit less. And next we're going to add a half a cup of the crumbled blue cheese. The crumbled blue cheese mixed in with the chicken really gets that blue cheese flavor across. And there are definitely much more stronger versions of blue cheese, and then there are lighter ones. Yeah, go ahead, give it up.
So we have this, and the blue. So you're saying there's different kinds of blue cheese?
Yes. So you can get very strong ones, or you can get milder ones. A lot of times it'll say on there it's mild. This is a Stella. It's pretty middle of the road. I like it. It's got good flavor. It's creamy.
And sometimes if you go to more upscale markets, they have it so that you can sample some of the different cheeses.
Any good cheese place is going to let you taste it beforehand.
And that's I get full on those samples.
I know. You just go and sample.
So what's next?
To go with this, I decided to make a coleslaw that's based with blue cheese dressing instead of a mayonnaise-based coleslaw.
Oh, and you're doing it separately from the... I understand.
And then we'll put it together. So in here, I've got a cup and a half of chopped green and purple cabbage. If you have a mandolin, it's a shredder. Use that and make it as super thin as you can, because it'll be much tastier. It won't be so rough. Then I'm going to do the carrots, same thing, cup and a half of shredded carrot.
Mandolin is the way to go.
Yes, and use the guard, unless you're really comfortable with it.
The mandolin's the way to go, and as long as you don't lose any fingers.
Yes, nobody wants a fingertip in their coleslaw.
So we have shredded carrots, we have shredded celery.
We have the shredded celery, then we have a third of a cup of the blue cheese dressing, and this is what we're just going to dress it with this, so it's really yummy.
All right, so we'll just mix it up right there.
Mix it all together.
And now I'm assuming these tortillas are part of the whole roll-up experience.
They are. I like to use the wrap because it really holds things together well. You can put them in there and wrap it up in some cellophane and just stick it in the cooler and leave it there for a while. It's not going to fall apart.
This is the big mistake I need. I'm going to ask for your assistance, because whenever I'm rolling something up, I put way too much in because I eat with my eyes, and I have
these wraps are pretty forgiving. That's the nice thing about them. So they have a little stretch to them,
then, well, I'm gonna
so
put
you can really go to town.
And then thanks for bringing the piece de resistance.
We're going to put the bacon on last so we can really look at it. All right, that was your share. So my wife always likes more coleslaw, so we'll put a little extra in for her. I love coleslaw. So the wrapping of the wrap is the key thing.
How do you do it? Do you tuck it in?
Yes, you need to tuck your sides in, so you just kind of want to flip them over. And then don't be afraid to really get a hold of it, because it's pretty stretchy.
That's true. The dough itself, the tortilla's not going anywhere.
Exactly, and then you can really just roll it down tight. So if you go to a burrito place, you'll see those guys. They really roll them up tight. So we'll put a little fancy frilly toothpick in each half.
And you know what? If you go to a burrito place, you're spending $8 on something like this that we have right here. But if you put it here with a little bit of tortilla chip, You're set to
hoping
go.
for a knife, but
That's okay. You know what? We'll check it out later.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for joining us.
Thank you very
It's a pleasure
much.
to have you here. That looks amazing. So if you want a
can have that
copy,
for lunch.
really?
Yeah.
Done. If you want a copy of this recipe, head over to our website, mymassappeal.com later today.